And welcome back to Crypto Hulk. Here we are again, trying to get rich, right? It's taking so long, Crypto Hulk. Fuck. I bought my XRP yesterday, right? It's always the people that I get these questions. Why is it only 49 cents? I bought crypto 2 weeks ago. It was going up and now it's stopped. Like, damn it. I put in $500. Oh, hey there, big spender. Better cool it, right? Oh man, I'll tell you. Where are we going to start today? Let's start with an easy kill right here. Well, actually, let's start right here with who's the first person showed up. It was 1970. Then MKP, Helio Bob, Geo. It's Geo. And then you got AC Cobra, Manuel Gun 2, Hunter, XRP, Shaman. Eric Goldsmith showed up. Good day, Hulk family. Hammer Hulkster. Just looking through. I'm perusing through the top chat. Johnny Johnson, that's a name for you. Robert Driscoll. Michael Tao. XR Pure Blood. We got Adam Huglo, JB Crypt Keepa, Jared Tar Heels. Tar Heels, I don't think I messaged you this morning. I mean, I just got up a little while ago. Maybe I was laying in bed and my other half, which is me, myself, and I got three people. No, I don't know. I don't think it was me. Go to that person's profile page. There's a blue check. Well, then it's probably me. You got to see that blue check mark. Yeah, XR Pure Blood knows. Carpathian Eagle. Charisse Marie is here. Sean Bowers. Sean Bowers just showed up. Chad 4754. Did a safety test. That was a very good safety test. Everybody, go down to the bottom where you see a little, looks like a piece of money, like a dollar bill or whatever currency you got. Push that button. That's a safety check. That's an FCC emergency safety check button. You have to make sure that button's filled out correctly in case of an emergency. Follow the instructions. Hi, Hulk. How are you going to cash out? See, first off, we can't even. Oh, safety checks are coming in. Carol P. Thank you for that. Carpathian Eagle. Hey, Hulk, are you going to cash out? Most of the people don't know how to do when the times come. For example, banks are blocking payments or exchanges won't work due to lack of liquidity. I'm not cashing out. And look, I have to be real careful here. Let's say a person in the future. I mean, there's gonna be a lot of ways to do stuff with your XRP in the future. But yeah, I realize there will be challenges, and there will be certain countries that are very accommodating. So I can't tell you how to evade. Like right now, everything's legal, so I can kind of say, let's say a person from America hops on a fucking plane, goes to some country that's crypto friendly, buys citizenship on the spot. Now they become a citizen, and then you can simply download stuff to that country's bank, and that's how it works, man. Um, Now, the illustration I gave wasn't to demonstrate how to do that. I said some people will do that. That's what I meant to say. If I didn't say at the beginning, some people will, let's say you want to buy somebody's mansion in another country. Some people will go to their wallet and, send that person directly some XRP or whatever they want to do. Maybe give them 10 XRP for a mansion or something. So you don't need to go to an exchange. You just send it to their wallet, from your wallet to theirs. That's what some people do. Some people will go to a place like Credit Suisse or ABC Gold Bullion. We hold for you. I know there's AML, there's registering, there's travel laws and all that. I mean, look, man, I don't have all the answers. I'm not fucking concerned. Okay, not concerned. I can always, not me, but a person can always go to another country, buy citizenship, start a business, have that business open up a bank or a lending platform of some sort in another country where, some people would bribe another official from a government to open up a bank. So maybe you pay the government $1 million, so now you got a banking license. So you see what I'm saying? So there's ways of getting around all that stuff. I'm not going to teach you that, though. That's not the scope of my program, to teach you how to do illegal shit. I will when we get rich, and this kind of program that I have, Crypto Hulk, I'm going to change the format up into, we're rich, now what do we do? That'll be a closed membership group. I won't be accepting new members once we're already rich, because then we get all these fucking beggars and shit trying to rip us off and stuff. And we can still have people that are rich trying to rip us off as well. But once we get rich, I close off the membership and I move to like possibly a different platform, maybe have my own website. And then at that point, I'll have a closed group of people that were already members before. And then I'll have lawyers, international lawyers show up describing how we can get creative with our tax issues. Okay. So I'll have professionals showing us how to open businesses in other countries, how to, get creative with your cryptocurrency, if you know what I mean. And all that will be done legally. And I'll leave it at that. All right. So there you have it. Let's see. Hold on now. XR Pure Blood emergency broadcast system activated. This is only a test. Check. TB did a check. There you go. You got to make sure you hit that button at the bottom. It looks like a cash button. Don't let it fool you. It's an emergency test, FCC kind of deal. Sean Bowers, thank you for that. MKP member for 6 months. Appreciate all you do for us. Keep those lies coming. That's all I do, is lie all the time on my program. Oh, and have plenty of accredited investor sponsors. HV3, welcome to the members video live stream. Matt XRP has been a member for 6 months. Matt, I wish you well in your future. I provide enough information where you all should have great futures. Crypto Clive gave a person a membership, and that was Charisse Marie. Oh. Somebody just had to open their big fucking mouth. Now you're reported for harassment and hid from the channel. Thank you very much for that. Makes my job easy. Get rid of one dummy. Young B, welcome to the members video live stream. G-Spud thought that was funny. You thought it was funny? I'm not trying to be funny, Okay, we're doing a copy paste. We're on with the show. Hey, that bitch is so fucking annoying. Can't listen to her stupid fucking program. It's like, I'd rather just eat nails and shit and scratch my fingers on a chalkboard than, hey, listen to my fucking show. Hey. Okay, here's the article. Articulo. You're gonna love it. Okay, look out for this guy. He's a liar. President of Singapore is a liar. You can look at him. He's got glasses on. Somebody needs to slap his fucking face and knock those glasses off. Okay, President of Singapore criticizes crypto as pure investment activity. This guy is totally lying, everybody. Singapore, let me tell you, is like no one's ever told you. All right. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. From day one, from the first month or two or three. Okay, so I'm stretching a little bit there. Look, everybody, Singapore. Oh man, they've been there since day one with Ripple. Ripple. You understand? As new people, I'm gonna let you know. Veterans already know on this channel. Look, everybody, no other channel has taught this at all except me. All right. Why? Because I have awesome members like you. That was a good butt kissing move, wasn't it? No, but this channel's amazing. My channel's like no other. Actually, I should say there's no other channel like this one. But back in 2013, imagine this. Here's why Ripple's not a company, it's a country. And I think it's a blend of 5 countries as well. Or if you want to call rich families countries, but then again, let me continue because we're going to digress into another subject. From day one, Ripple was in Singapore. What? For what, Crypto Hulk? Ripple started something with 4 guys. I call them the 4 Satoshis, by the way. There's 4 guys that started Ripple Singapore. It was a crypto exchange. What? Yeah. Had gold, silver. You could take it for your own. They could mail it to you and all that. You had gold, silver, crypto. They had currencies there. And also, from what I understand, there was stocks, bonds, these kinds of things. You could trade, buy, sell, swap, all this stuff. They had a vault. I just taught it the other night. You can watch my video from like, I don't know, a few nights ago. I go over this about the safe house vault, all the stuff, and then boom, everything went dark. Then nobody talks about it. I think it was a secret, but not secret little undertaking. Imagine this now. Ripple was a startup company. What are they doing? Opening up a crypto exchange in Singapore called Ripple Singapore. I've done so many videos on this, it's old news. On my channel. 2 other channels, it's like, what is he talking about? There is no Ripple Singapore. Or that was a failed program. Crypto Hulk's wrong. I'm like, wow, you really do like sucking Smoky Joes on the weekends, don't you? So Ripple Singapore was a fail. They had to shut down Ripple Singapore because they tested Codius and it worked. Everything was all done with Ripple Singapore. Okay. Here you have the president of Singapore telling people that crypto is pure investment activity. He knows he's lying because he knows all the stuff I just told you. Look at this guy with his eyes like that. You know he's a liar. He's a liar. Singapore's new president has a history of being laissez-faire, s'il vous plaît, towards crypto. Laissez-faire means he kind of just left it alone. He didn't really do anything with it. He just let it go. The president has acknowledged the risks associated with crypto and suggested authorities provide ultra clarity on these risks. Now, I want you to notice something. I want you to see what's going on. And I've been saying this. We have United States. I'm the only channel who's been saying this for 3 years. We have no crypto regulation in the United States. Bitcoin was an invention by the United States government, and I think with some other governments as well in conjunction together. Notice how we haven't had any crypto legislation anywhere in the world. Amazing, huh? You got something called Bitcoin's been around. No government decided to ever regulate anything on it because they're all in on it. And then our governments, United States and some other ones secretly, are experimenting with crypto and using it and all that. See, that's why there's no regulations. And I told everybody like years ago, literally, we can go back to Crypto Hulk, look at this channel, go back to my first 8 or 10 shows. I'm sure you'll hear me talk about this. But there's no legislation, and the government is basically behind all this. I got to move on with this article. We can discuss this on an open topic night one night. But notice now, all of a sudden, this guy before was like, "Oh, we're not going to have any crypto laws, regulations." That's what laissez-faire means. He's like, "Oh, we're not going to have no regulation." But then now all of a sudden, he wants ultra clarity. You know why? Because all the big investment house banks are coming in. That's why. Before it was like, no big deal. You know why he wants all these regulations? Keep you and me from buying it unless we're accredited investors and unless we go to his business friends to buy it. Now all of a sudden, see how all this works? Now all of a sudden, we have to go to Bank of America to buy it. See what he wants. See, since day one, he's been laissez-faire, meaning he hasn't said nothing about crypto all these years. Everything's fine, right? He hasn't said nothing, but all of a sudden now it's bad. Crypto bad. See, with this guy, crypto was good. That's why he never did nothing with it. Now all of a sudden, crypto's bad for him because he wants everyone to be forced to buy it from his business friends. See how this shift happens? Once the big investment houses come in, now all of a sudden they want to make crypto laws because there's risks with crypto, and we got to make sure only you buy it from certain places. And see all of a sudden now, you see the trend. I'm going to show I'm done with this article. I'm not going to get into it. I pretty much summarized it. It's a very small, dinky little article. But I wanted to give you that background information. Now, I've made some videos on Singapore before. I'm going to include those in the top chat. Let me show the first video. Then I'm going to give you the second video. I've got more videos than this on Ripple Singapore. I'm just showing these two right now. I've done shows. Brand new people, I've done full shows, like 45 minutes on Ripple Singapore and everything that it was and did. The first video, right at the 5-second mark, is where you see Singapore grants Ripple in principle approval for digital payments. Are you seeing this? This happened like 3 months ago. 3 months ago. Check this out. See what this guy is doing is this. The president of Singapore. There's been a lot of hype with Ripple. So he's trying to break down that hype. He's trying to cast doubt on crypto. 3 months ago, he just gave crypto a green light. He just gave Ripple 3 months ago a green light for digital payments in his country. Digital payments. Singapore gave Ripple permission for payments. It's a crypto company, for God's sake, right? Now this guy is like, oh yeah, crypto's bad. Well, Mr. President, why 3 months ago did you give Ripple approval, which is a crypto company? Why did you give them approval for payments? Oh yeah, that. I think I forgot about that one. See what's going on? It's the fuck job. All right. Next, the second video. You guys can watch these later, or you can watch them now, your choice. The second video I sent you just now. The title: Breaking Country of Singapore has Ripple XRP advisor. Okay, listen to this dumb shit. The Monetary Authority of Singapore, that's a government division, not a company or whatever. The country of Singapore. It's called the Monetary Authority of Singapore. They consult Ripple Labs on new stablecoin regulations. Hear that? The country of Singapore is asking Ripple's advice on how to do stablecoin regulation. Are you hearing this? Has our own government even asked Ripple this? Not that I'm aware of, because I've seen no news articles on it at all. In the United States, our own government has not officially asked Ripple for advice on how to build stable coins. Looky right here. August 22nd, not more than like 2 weeks ago. Listen now, not more than 2 weeks ago. This is why this president of Singapore is a liar. Pants on fire, huh? The Monetary of Singapore consults Ripple Labs on new stablecoin regulations. Less than 2 weeks ago, you got Singapore asking a crypto company called Ripple, how do we develop stablecoin regulations? But today, the president's like, oh yeah, crypto's risky. You see what I'm talking about? This guy's a fucking liar, okay? He thinks that, well, I guess 95% of people or something won't know this shit unless they watch my channel. But anyhow, Woke Trudeau reminds me of Principal PC from South Park. All right, we're done with Singapore. Our buddy. We're done with Singapore. Our buddy. Why, Jeff, we're going to the UK about the Regulated Liability Network. This is a 800-pound gorilla story right here. All right, wait. Okay, this story right here is the framework, everybody. This article I'm going to read to you, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4 supportive articles for this. The United Kingdom Regulated Liability Network is going to experiment with the digital pound as tokenized deposits. Wow. Where do we start with this? The United Kingdom Regulated Liability Network. First off, what's this Regulated Liability Network? It's a single blockchain spearheaded by Citibank and some other big banks. They're all Ripple partners, by the way. This is a way for banks to kind of have their own network. Banks have always kind of buddied and huddled up together and kind of are staying away from the rest of the world. You know, they have their own little private network and stuff. You got MasterCard, Visa, and the top banks of the world. They're all in their little club. Okay, that's what this is. This is a big deal. And they're talking about tokenizing the digital pound on this network. And I'm like, what? Oh, yeah. It's all coming together, everybody. Here's the first thing they tokenize is money. Then it becomes property, or maybe stocks, bonds, derivatives, property. This is where we get rich. Let me say it again. Here's the question, Crypto Hulk, when are we going to get rich from crypto? Well, I'm glad you asked that question. Number one, global crypto regulations that are pretty close to the same. You've got to have everybody having crypto regulations where we all agree what's a crypto, what's this, what's that. We have to have global definitions of things. You can't have the United States SEC calling crypto securities while other countries call it money, while other countries call it commodity. See what I'm saying? It's all got to be the fucking same. All right. This will happen. The top agencies, Financial Action Task Force, Basel, all these, there's about 8 top global organizations. They will all help steer the countries of the world into having similar definitions. Now, there'll be a little bit different here and there, but they're 95% the same. All right. So, first, how are we going to get rich? Global crypto regulations. Are you seeing global crypto regulations right now? No. So, we're not anywhere near it. Number two, global tokenization. What we're seeing a lot more of now over the past 6 months, I've been showing you tokenizing. They're just in this article right here. They're taking the digital pound, tokenizing it, and putting it on this regulated liability network, okay? Which will eventually run on the XRP ledger, all right? This article here, well, it's funny that we're talking about the digital pound because look at this article right here. This is from 2 years ago. Ripple joins the Digital Pound Foundation. Well, isn't that a coincidence, Crypto Hulk? We're reading an article about the digital pound and how they're tokenizing it to put it on the blockchain, and Ripple just happens to be a member of the Digital Pound Foundation. What are the odds of that one? Gee, I don't know, Crypto Hulk. Earlier this year, the regulated liability network made a big splash in the United States with trials involving several banks, MasterCard, and the New York Federal Reserve. That's a Ripple partner, by the way. I don't have that particular evidence here on this show. Last week, I only showed it probably about 10 times on my show. Look at any of my shows last week, okay? So, look, this regulated liability network, it doesn't, okay, for all the people that are slow and for people that are just stupid, the regulated liability network is a Ripple XRP ledger inspired situation. Okay, it's a situation. How do we know this? Well, on my show, and I'm the only show that shows, see, the other channels won't know this unless they watch my channel, but then they don't have any evidence and they don't want to use my channel as evidence because they'll be butthurt. But the New York Federal Reserve has been a Ripple partner from day one. I've shown this 10 times last week on my show. Okay. In 2013, the Federal Reserve, New York, Ripple partner. Okay. So this regulated liability network is Ripple. Okay. Inspired. I don't know to what degree. But Crypto Hulk, it doesn't say it in the article. I fooled you, Crypto Hulk. You're trying to say that regulated liability network is a Ripple network. But it doesn't say it, Crypto Hulk. See the dumb shits I got to deal with? They're just like that. What they don't know is that the New York Federal Reserve is a Ripple partner. If you go down below and you look at HSBC, Ripple partner, Barclays, Ripple partner, Santander, Ripple partner, Visa isn't necessarily a Ripple partner, but they spent $1 billion buying Ripple companies. What the fuck? Why would you? Hey, I don't need to argue because I know I'm right and you're wrong. Okay. The people that are like, it doesn't say it in there. Looks like you're using a lot of cherry picking in your articles. I get people that say all this dumb shit. Like they're so fucking stupid. They have nothing better to do than embarrass themselves by making themselves look like absolute morons on my channel. Okay. If you're so smart, start your own channel. How about that? No, they don't. They go on like little Twitter spaces and try to show how smart they are and blah blah blah. Fucking retards. So let's continue. You got MasterCard and the Ripple partner New York Federal Reserve all mixed up in this. The regulated liability network is a blockchain network for interbank payments. So this is a blockchain that Ripple made for a regulated liability network, okay? Or they used the XRP ledger and built on it and did their thing, whatever it is, it's Ripple, okay? um, let us move on. Um, they published a paper without mentioning the bank participants. Oh, really? Because you know why? You know why? Because all of them will be Ripple partners, and everybody will be like, gee, I guess Crypto Hulk was right, and I am a dumbass." Okay, that's why they don't publish the names of the participants, because even chimpanzees that leave dumb fucking comments on my channel, even they'll come to understand that, yeah, you can't outsmart Crypto Hulk, so it's best to shut your fucking mouth. Hey, at least people will think that you're smart. Just say a tiny, tiny little bit of nothing and then shut up real quick, and people might actually have respect for you, you know? In this discovery phase, the United Kingdom regulated liability network analyzed 3 use cases considering the business. So the UK is all about trying to look into Ripple, huh? Ripple's regulated liability network. We all know where this goes. Yeah, that's why Ripple's works on the, you know, all the millions of programs it's got. Like Ripple's the whole world. Like you're gonna find this out. Like it's almost like what is Ripple not in? Like I can't name all the partnerships, all the banks. I'd have to have a list like a book, right? So it's like it's gonna be easier in the future to know what Ripple's not involved in, because Ripple will be involved in thousands and thousands of everything, right? We'll know in the future what Ripple's not involved in. That's anything to do with Bitcoin and Ethereum. Ooh, got him. Um, let's look. The Bank of England Ripple partner right there. Okay, it's all pretty clear in this article right here. Barclay, they're talking Barclay. That's a Ripple partner. On and on. Retail tokenized deposits. Well, when we start hearing retail, we start thinking Stellar. That's XLM. My name's Crypto Hulk. I'm not a financial advisor. Do not buy anything that I say. Everything on the show is a complete lie. Honest to God truth. I just got out of jail. I just got done serving. Actually, I escaped from jail. I was supposed to do 3 consecutive life terms, but I said, no, my name's Crypto Hulk. I got to make a show. So here I am. I escaped out of a federal prison for doing 3 life terms. I served one of them for 100 years already. I got busted back in 1923. Just got out of jail now in 2023. And for giving bad financial advice. That's why I went to jail. So here we go. I suggest heavily you buy XLM and XR Pizzle, and that's for shizzle. It talks about finality here. Let's go to that reference. They're talking about finality. Here's why you need to get XDC crypto. So we started off talking about XRP. I touched on XLM. If you look at this article I'm sending you right now, you'll see Ripple lurks as R3 and finality, aka XRP killer. They talk about new FX swaps. Okay, what is all this? It's a 2-year-old article. Crypto Hulk, what the hell are you talking about? All right. First off, to me personally, it doesn't matter whether you have XRP, XLM, or XDC. Get all three, just buy one. It doesn't matter. They all work together. They all work together. Did I mention all three X's work together? They do work together. I got to make sure that I tell you that, okay? Now we're talking about briefly R3. R3 is made by, R3 is the main company. They made a platform called the Corda Settler. There was a little bit of an issue with Ripple, I think, because R3 didn't even have a crypto. They just had a platform, and Ripple's like having one of these WTF moments. Why the fuck we join with you for? So my belief is that this company called Zinfin out of Singapore, very interesting where the Singapore connections come from, everybody. So we got Singapore back in the mix again. Zinfin's the company. They make a crypto called XDC, which you need to get ASAP. Now, Zinfin, or let's say specifically, the XDC crypto will be used in foreign exchange and trade, stocks, bonds, derivatives, these kinds of things. That's all the money. Zinfin, XDC is the crypto. It's on sale right now. It's probably maybe 2 cents or a nickel. Probably get 20 for a dollar. 20 for a dollar. Make me holla. I'd suggest getting that. This article, look, I only brought it up because they're talking about R3 could be like an XRP killer. No, they work together. Whoever wrote the article, Rick Steves, was just joking, or he's got shit for brains. Probably both. But I just wanted to show you this, that R3, they're talking about it with FX swaps, and that's the XDC crypto. So we go down below in this report. We're almost done. I'm not going to read through it. I want you to, if you're new, I want you to read the report on your own. But they talk about Corda R3 at the bottom. Here's the title, the last portion of UK RLN is likely to use blockchain. That's in bold headings near the bottom. Okay. They do test other cryptos. It talks about here R3 Corda. Okay. Quant, Polygon, digital asset, which is called Canton, which I'm not going to talk about China. China, it's the Chinese. It mentions Hyperledger. We all know that Hyperledger is, it's a bobblehead. Hyperledger is Stellar. There's some different Hyperledgers, but I'm just going to speak in general terms. They're talking about Citibank, Ripple partner, or they're using a Ripple partner. Settle. And then it mentions Settle right near the end. Settle. I've already shown this 6 months ago. For the past 6 months or year, I've been using this right here. I want you to look. So here, Ripple comes right back into the mix. Settle, the company Settle, hires Ripple global head of banking to lead payments business. Marjan Delatine joins Settle as head of payments. Are you seeing this? Settle, the London-based settlement and payments infrastructure provider. I'm gonna tell you what I really believe. Now I'm gonna speculate because I love it. Go ahead and speculate, Crypto Hulk. I think Bitcoin started this because Bitcoin is the United States, London, Germany, France. I know those four. What we know as Ripple is a joining together of at least those four countries, and who knows how many rich families. We definitely, I can't mention those names because that's a channel killer. But I lost my last channel because I mentioned that one family's name. But I know that they're involved in this. Um, so careful dropping little smokies, Crypto Hulk. You might attract clowns. Bro Seth, 1166. To new members, XRP is the native token to the XRP ledger. The XRP ledger the XRP ledger was gifted to the World Wide Web Consortium. This is a fact and cannot be disputed. So, if that is true, well, now that's interesting. We're kind of straying a little bit off subject, but it's fun. Just the other night, the other day, let's say, Chad 4754 gave 5 people memberships, A7s, was gifted. Straight Gamer 96 was gifted. Manny ISO was gifted. Dark Deception and Justin Edge was gifted by Chad 4754. Look, my show. Wait, hold on. Crypto She-Hulk, read Crypto She-Hulk's message. All non-members, make sure you have a YouTube profile open to accepting memberships. You just never know what day you might be gifted a membership. Now, usually in the PM shows that I have, the PM in Pacific time PM, I like doing open call. Like right now, it's what time? 7:15 or something in the morning. Yeah, 7:15 in the morning. I'm not really a morning person, obviously. So I don't tend to do a lot of open calls during the morning show. The PM when I do my show, it's 6:30. It's people are off work. They want some entertainment. Um, I like doing open phone calls more on a PM show where it's PM in my time zone. So when you become a member, it's too easy. You call up on my show, you ask a question. Maybe I can answer it. And if I can't, I'm going to lie real good to make it sound like I know what the fuck I'm talking about. But it's 3:15 in the afternoon wherever XR Peanut lives. Welcome to the madhouse. We're all sane though. I don't know about you, but I'm going to be crazy when XRP hits. I'm going to be crazy rich. That's what I'm going to be. I'm going to be filthy, disgustingly rich. That's what I know. So whether the fact that I'm sane or insane, as long as I'm crazy rich, that's the only thing I care about. MC Prosperity. Enjoying the lies, Hulk. Thank you. No, thank you. New people, go back and watch my shorter programs. Go to video section. Start watching those short little videos. You're gonna love them. I pack a lot of information into a 1.5 sometimes 55-second, 2-minute videos, these kinds of things. Here's the deal. Um, hold on. What I want you to know, new people, is that Ripple is not what you think. Ripple's a division. Like I said, there's like five. I mean, think of it like this. Think of this. Wait, hold on. Robert Driscoll. Thanks for the donation there, buddy. Enjoy the dining shorts. Extra tip towards the bill. Man, I just love to eat. Just keep that real. Oh, Kurt Scott always loves to drink because every time he shows up, he's showing like beer and shit, man. Oh my god. Speculations. Laurel O'Brien loves speculation. So here's the facts and speculation. On my show, I'm the only crypto show that has shown you the early relationship. See, Ripple, when it first started, you had Apple there. You know, Apple's got Apple Pay, right? That's all XRP. Microsoft, day one, Ripple partner. NASA, North Atlantic Space Administration, Ripple partner from day one. See this? All this stuff was planned out. There's a spy agency in the US government. It's called the National, and I'm not going to say security, I'm not going to say agency. They were there from day one. That's who's running Ripple, by the way. Oh, excuse me. All the people at Ripple, they're on non-disclosure agreements. The other channels don't really seem to ever talk about that. They definitely don't know who they have non-disclosure agreements with. I just told you what spy agency. The Federal Reserve Bank of New York, Ripple partner from day one. See? Think about this. Goldman Sachs, partner with Ripple from day one. Twitter. Do you think it's by any coincidence Twitter's turning into a crypto company? Twitter from day one, Ripple partner, okay? Now, I don't care if it was Jack Dorsey or whatever. The intention with Twitter, the intention from day one was to make it what it is going to be right now. It's a crypto powerhouse with Ripple technology and XRP. Go back and watch my little shows on my video section. It shows you all the stuff I've been telling you, all the partners from there. Let me ask you, how does a startup from San Francisco have the US spy agency, NASA, New York Federal Reserve, Apple? How does a startup have all that? Right? From day one. 10 years ago. Is this speculation? Well, it is according to every other channel because they don't have the evidence that I have shown you for at least the past 4, 5, 6 months. I blew the lid off the secret of all secrets. I've got web pages they don't know exist. They're still somewhat functional. All right. Patagonian training. Do you believe the agency will let us keep XRP? Well, let's keep it. I've always kind of thought no. I know there will be a time. I made the channel to let everybody know how I'm going to get super fucking rich. All right. Now, I'm willing to do whatever I've got to do, go wherever I got to go. I don't need to be in the United States. I'm not afraid of laws. I'm not afraid to break any law. Okay. But I don't want you to be like me. I'm not saying I'm going to break law. It says I'm not afraid to break any of them. Okay. If there's something I got to do, then I'm going to do whatever the fuck I got to do. I don't care what a law says. 7 years in jail, 10, 20. I don't fucking care. The shit doesn't concern me. Um, so I know our government is going to try to take it. Look, our government's the only one in the whole world calling Ripple a security for 2.5 fucking years. Okay. I don't care what our government says or does. That doesn't concern me. Our government it has wreaked havoc on the XRP community. You think I give a fuck about what my government says? You're kidding. All right. So there's other countries where people can go and live and thrive. Some people will do that. They'll go to these other countries. I don't have all the answers. I'm not going to advise you. That's why I've said I will have lawyers on my show in the future. It won't be a $5 a month deal because I've probably got to pay a lawyer to come on the show and talk to us. I'm probably going to have to pay about between $1,000 to $3,000, and this $5 a month membership fee. Maybe it might cost me $5,000 to have a lawyer come on the show and break down all the stuff on what we got to do. Why do you think I'm doing that? Because I think our government's going to allow us to keep it? No, I already know our government's going to try to take. Our government wants us as slaves. So the simple answer to your question is no, they're not going to let us keep it. Like I said, I don't care what they say. All right. That shit doesn't concern me. If they can bust into a hardware wallet, great. Then I guess they got my crypto. Otherwise, I can't remember the key phrase to get into my crypto account. Sorry, go suck a fat one. I mean, I can't remember it. I just don't know. I had it memorized and then I forgot. So I also know that my goal is to get rich. Once I get crypto rich, I'm going to look into buying, I don't know, maybe I turn all of it into gold, silver, diamonds. I have no idea what I'm going to do. What I do know is we're at a 50-cent XRP. It's kind of early to be discussing this. And when XRP hits 500 bucks, 1,000, 10,000, then I'll hire the best lawyer to get through whatever, the best immigration attorneys. I'll have citizenship within 3 hours. Money talks. If I send a country 5 or 10 million bucks, I'll be a citizen right away. That's how it goes, man. If you got money, you know, I'll live wherever I got to live. I'm looking at, I don't know what places I'm going to move to because we're going to see in the end what countries are crypto friendly. Who knows where I'm going to be, you know? So there you have that. Um, I think that's just about all the news. I'm going to look at comments and kind of close off the show. Shit, that shit all scares me. I wish they made a device was offline could save crypto. I can see exchanges and hot wallets getting easily wrecked. Yeah, that's why I've been saying from like day one. Like from day one, I've been telling everybody hardware wallet. All these other channels, they have their crypto on platforms and shit or whatever. We all know. Not me. In the UK, we have to leave for over 5 tax years to be exempt from the UK. Look, I'm not going to be giving out any ways to evade anything. You just do shit legal. Like, look at our government people. They're the best criminals in the world. You just follow whatever laws they do, you won't get in trouble. You know, there's a thing called bribery. What does the United States do? They change the word to lobbying. So rich companies can go to a government official, lobby them, quote, bribe, and it's all legal. You don't call it bribery. You call it, as long as you use the word lobbying, then you don't get in trouble. See what I mean? So in the future, I will lobby a government official somewhere in the world. I will lobby them to get what I need right away. There you go. Okay. I'm not worried about anything in the future. I'll figure out a way to legally get it done, and I'll pay a lawyer to help me, just like he helps all the government people spread their money in different parts of the world to help them invest it, or whatever the word they want to use, to be creative with their tax issues. Whatever the words are, I'll just use the right words. That's all you got to do. So I'm not concerned about trying to offload. I'll figure everything out later. We got to worry about one thing at a time. Once we get XRP to like $1,000 minimum, other than that, I don't care. XRP goes to 100. XRP goes to $500. XRP goes to 1,000. Now I'm kind of interested. See, XRP at 5,000. Now I'm overly interested. XRP hits $10,000. Okay, now you got my attention, and it's time for me to start finding lawyers and coming up with plans. But I'll probably start at around the $1,000 mark. So I don't really like answering questions. I mean, I'll answer them like this, but until we hit at least 1,000, I'm not talking to any kind of lawyer. Doesn't make sense. Come up with a plan when XRP is at 50 cents. Like, doesn't it might be another 1, 2, 3 years. I mean, who knows, right? At 10,000, XR Pure Blood's getting a crypto Hulk tattoo. Oh my god. And then will like quantum computer hack all of our shit? Right? What if the government already has one of these supercomputers, just like they are alleged to have anti-gravity aircraft, maybe a nuclear powered spaceship? There's all these things the government doesn't even tell us, all right? Maybe all these UFOs that you see going from one side of the globe to the other in 5 seconds, what if that's a nuclear powered spacecraft? What if it's not an alien? What if it's not some little Martian guy where my head opens up and there's a little midget guy that's 6 inches tall inside my body, inside my head, and he's one controlling a joystick, making my arms and shit work? I mean, what if you could hop in a spaceship and I don't know, go to Pluto in like 10 minutes? I mean, I have no idea how the shit works, man. Um, what if they have a computer and they hack? They could spend 5 minutes probably and drain everybody's accounts. Like, so that's why I'd say I buy gold at a gold shop. Okay, it's anonymous. You walk in, you pay cash, you walk out. There's no tax. I stopped buying crypto like 3 years ago. So now I just buy gold when I get extra money. If you have your keys, you can buy another wallet. So maybe XRP will come up with something like IOTA to protect XR Pizzle, and that's for shizzle. But right now, there's look, don't start thinking about all this what if shit right now. Just you buy the amount of XRP you can afford to lose. Like right now, I have a certain amount of XRP, and if I lose it, I lose it. Okay, but I got gold as a backup. I gotta go, Peter. Thanks for that donation to the channel. um, I will look at making a. I got a PM show. I got a PM show tonight at about 7 o'clock PM. Maybe 6:30, maybe 7. I haven't quite figured out the time frame. I gotta go now. This is Crypto Hulk. Show's over. Go on with your life. Don't worry about a 50-cent XRP because one day we're gonna have to figure out what to do with all our money, our millions and millions. I'll see y'all in tonight's show.